as you can see, it's 4 pages. So just like help how to shorten it into 2 pages, but still tell my story.
Sure. No, I think it's a fascinating story, and I'm glad that you really made it come to life in this essay. The next step is simply, as you said, cutting it down. I agree.
Yeah.
So as you read this over, what are some spots you think are not personal enough or oversharing details that aren't essential to the story?
That's the problem. I don't think anything should be taken out because I feel like if I take something out, I won't be able to tell my story.
Yeah. The thing that's so tough about these statements is that you have to really be concise, and every single word has to count. So we've got to be really critical in the interest of just cutting it down, but keeping the essence. So I think what you've done here is great. Like a rough draft should be longer than the final draft.
Okay.
That way, if we have 4 pages here and we got to cut it to 2, those 2 pages that result will be jam-packed with exactly what you want.
Okay.
So when I was reading this over, I thought that the story was great, the content was great, but there were some details that didn't need to be there. For example, this discussion of the borehole, defining what a borehole is.
Okay.
Is there a way that you could rephrase that to explain it rather than using the term itself? Because I agree the term will be unfamiliar to most readers.
Okay. So like write it in a way to still have it there. That's what you're saying.
So you can keep that information, but I think that one sentence defining what a borehole is, you don't have space for that here. You got to use some other word that communicates that concept, or define it simply in context without taking the time to give a different dictionary definition.
Okay, got it. Because like you said, I feel like it is something that a lot of people didn't know what it was. That's why I described it.
Yeah.
But just do it a different way to cut down on words.
Exactly. We have to be really economical with words. It's like every word that you include is a word that you're spending out of the 2 pages that you have.
Okay. All right.
Then in terms of community development, what can you do to link that more to being an advocate in terms of practicing law specifically?
Community development. Say that one more time.
Well, a lot of the essay towards the end was talking about community development.
Yeah.
And so I'm interested to hear more about how you could tie that directly to legal advocacy specifically, because a lot of this is more along the lines of development work.
Okay. All right. So I have to figure out a way to put it together.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.